Hanaki! Did you know that our souls are connected by fate? What do you know? I'm Yuno Hanaki, the one and only Oran from Yelloon. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I'm not using my combined chat today because for some reason it is being a butthead. So I have both the YouTube chat popped out and I have my Twitch dashboard and my Twitch chat all kind of like smooshed together on another window. So if you see me looking dramatically to the side, it's because that's the only way I can see what you guys are saying to me. It be how I do sometimes. I really need to switch programs. Restream has been a bit of a asshole the past couple of streams I have tried to do, but I haven't had the brain power to like learn a new program to better do my multi-streaming. I received a recommendation for one. I just haven't had the brain power to switch to it. You know what I mean? So that'll happen eventually, just not yet. Giving us the bombastic side-eye to read comments. I mean, honestly, I usually do. I can see someone's Twitch side at the bottom of the screen. That's not... That's different. That's how I'm setting it up on the overlay so you can see both chats. That's how you guys can see both chats. I need to be able to actually see you and moderate you. So it's different from being able to just like look at OBS. Do you understand? Like I need to be able to moderate because there's a chance that we could get spam or we could get other like miscellaneous problems happening during streams. I have it set up so that you guys can see each other. But like I still need to be able to see both of you for moderation, and that's different. Granted, Restream wasn't really letting me moderate from that side either. It was just a way for me to see everybody in one streamlined thing, but whatever. Anyways, so for today, at least for a little bit, we're gonna be playing some solo peek. Some solo peeking, because I was talking about it with Hitomi the other day, and I do really like the gameplay loop of peek, especially playing it solo, surprisingly. It is fun to play with other people, but I do actually also like playing it by myself, so that's why we're gonna be doing that today. And then, if I get bored with this, or it ends up being too difficult, I might, let me think. I might, switch to something else just so that we can occupy more of our time until, Miss Kaya Nishikino's birthday stream / redebut, which is at 7 p.m. EST. So we'll be streaming for about, 4 hours or so, give or take. Not actually 4 hours. It'll be a bit less than that because I started late, but I also want to try and make sure that we time the raid before she properly starts so that you guys don't miss anything from her redebut. So we'll see. If it helps, I had some mod experience to give you some peace. Oh no, I'm not gonna be modding random people. That's not really the problem. I can handle it, don't worry, trust. Thank you though. If I really need moderators, I would probably open applications, but honestly, my chats are not active enough to warrant having more moderators than just like me or any of my friends that I mod. At least on the YouTube side. Twitch side, I've put in like the bots that are really good at moderation stuff, so we shouldn't have too many issues with spam. And I can just like auto delete like the one-off spam messages that manage to make their way through, so I'm really not too worried. It's 4 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. EST, despite her accidentally saying 7 p.m. EDT, 10 p.m. PDT for everyone. Yeah, she's a little bit head empty with time zones, but that is okay. Some VTubers make all their friends mods, so almost everyone is blue. Well, that's only if a bunch of VTubers are watching them at once, you know? Like during events or something. It's just, I think it's not as common as you think it is for there to be a bunch of, blue names in a chat. At least from what I've seen. Depends on the vibes, I guess. Got it? You know, time till 7? Yes, pencil it in. Nobody else. Nobody but me. Apparently they just ran an update too that gives you more stuff to do in the airport lobby before you start a game. Blue names but not VTubers. Oh, yeah. I understand what you mean. No, I don't think there needs to be that many moderators, personally. I give out swords to cute girls and, like, other cute VTubers, but I really don't go out of my way to give out the sword to people that don't deserve it. Hopefully I'm not gonna lag as much because I'm playing solo. I noticed when I was looking at the VOD for the last time I played Peak that it got a little bit laggy. Basketball. There's also a photo booth now. Hitami and I had just been talking about how we wanted there to be a, better way to take pictures of our characters next to each other. Basketball. Alright, I can do this. Get in the hoop. Dang it. I do think it's cute that you automatically dribble when you're walking around. That's fun. That's fun. The hoop. Dang it. Okami cough all over again. No. It is not the same thing. Silent Hill F looking different. Why are you bringing up Silent Hill F? Is it because you were watching other people playing Silent Hill? Oh, I already know about that Easter egg, but also I can't do it because I don't have mods. The only way to no clip to get past the wall is if you have mods on that can let you go over. They've patched it out so that you can't do the no clip anymore naturally. And I only know about it because Hitomi did it, because this is her hyperfixation game of the moment. Dang. Everyone is playing it. Good to see something else on my feed. Yeah, I understand that. You don't have to worry about that kind of thing with me. I say as if I didn't apply to see if I could get a code. Oh god, chess. I'm not doing that. Chess? I think not. Bot? No, that person's not a bot. They just always post their emotes and leave. That's just how they greet people. Oh wow, lots of fun stuff you can take photos with. Including Bing Bong. That's awesome. Looks like a future in the WNBA isn't likely for Yuno. I'm already disqualified just by my height, so... yes. Yeah. Hell yeah, the photos ever. That's fun. Probably more fun when you have more people in the lobby. But it's cute that you can take little pictures of your character. Yeah, exactly. Spam your emotes and then leave. It'd be like that. We chill until the raid into Kaya's debut, which is more my kind of thing anyway. Are you saying that Kaya's re-debut is going to be more your kind of thing? Or are you saying that chilling here is the more fun way to do it? It's fine either way. I will not take offense. I can tell you, though, that I know how much work Kaya has put into this re-debut, so I really hope that you guys are able to enjoy it. Is the crab head the closest you can get to horns? Of the stuff that I have, yes. Of the stuff that I have available, yes. Because I don't have a lot of things unlocked yet. I want different outfits. None of these really match the Yuno Hanaki vibe. But yeah, I don't really have anything that's close to horns right now. Wonder if you can get a bull hat. I don't know. There are plenty of hats available, and I know that there's also, like, mods for, like, other, like, hats and faces and skins and stuff, but still. You know, Oni, Kani, Koni. We get there eventually. By the looks of the model, Yuno will no longer be the shortest. No, I mean, at least if you're going by 1.0 standards, Kaya is still a little bit taller than me. Not by much. But she's also wearing heels. She's taller than me because she's wearing heels. Can't have a Hanaki without Connie. I hate that you're right about that. I wish that that was not correct. Unfortunate. Let's get started. Let's climb this freaking mountain and see what we're dealing with. You could totally have your greeting be Konnichiwa if you were a Koni. Well, I'm not, so. See Yuno's 20cm shoes, I see. Hey! It's not about that right now. Oh god. My vision is so blurry. So the other feature that they added, I have to see if I can find him. I mean, obviously I'll be able to, but the other feature that they have supposedly added is that you can ask Bing Bong yes or no questions, which is kind of fun, I guess. Oh, I'm too close to the fire. Burning myself first thing upon starting a new island. It do be like that. It'd be how it do. With current events, is Yuno's model delayed now? Yesn't? Yesn't, I would say. Yes, in the sense that it's delayed because of it, things with the rigging. No, because as far as I know, I do still plan to debut at some point in October. I just don't know when now. I am on Tenderfoot, aren't I? Yeah, why is my hunger activating so fast? That's crazy. Anyway, hi Bing Bong. Do I have to do this with voice activation? Because I'm pretty sure I am set to voice to text. Or no, I'm set to, what's it freaking called? Push to talk. Why did I say voice to text? I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Debut on Halloween sounds good. If I could manage to do a debut on Halloween, that would be kind of interesting, maybe. Considering I don't really celebrate Halloween in any other way. But, like, we'll see. Can we ask Yuno yes or no questions? Yes. English failed you at the moment? Yeah, unfortunately, my head's just a little empty.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay. I can just ask whatever out loud, and then when I squeeze him, he gives me an answer. Hi, Bing Bong. Do you think I will be able to actually complete a mountain solo today? Wow. Thanks, man. The vote of confidence is awesome. Thanks, man. I like how he couldn't even say yes or no. He just hit me with the, He just gave me the, Crazy. Alright, well. I guess I'll just find out. You know what they say. F-A-F-O. He said my head is empty and Bing Bong said yes, definitely. I mean, yeah, that's also true. But that wasn't really a question, Bing Bong. You didn't have to agree with that part. Text to letters, small I hate that. If you're lucky, you can try the golden Bing Bong. I mean, we'll see. I only get legendary items whenever I make it, since I don't have anybody relying on me in this, so there's always a chance that could be what I pull. Last time, though, it gave me 2 Pandora's lunchboxes, and then it gave me the Scoutmaster's Bugle, and I was like, thanks. I don't want these. Thank you. I don't want these. Was what happened in that situation. But yeah, we're just gonna climb. We're gonna chat as we do. I'll be periodically looking over at chat so we can talk about stuff. Everyone is playing Silent Hill F. Meanwhile, I'm waiting for my physical copy on Thursday. That's fair. Congrats on getting a physical copy. I hope you enjoy it when you get the chance to play. There's a chest over there. Does kind of seem like that might be the better way, too, with the bridges and everything, so I guess I'll start going that way. Ow. It's fine. It was just like a little baby hit. Like I bruised my knee. Okay. Bridge to there. Nice. Much as possible, so sick of you. Also tend to prefer physical. You are so real for that. Oh, we're starting a hype train? Oh dear. Oh no, never mind. It was the follower goal thing. Okay. Don't know if it's something you're interested in, but Variant's project just opened up apps to freelance write for them. Oh, really? That's cool. They're like super lore focused over there, Al. So it'd be interesting to see kind of what they're cooking up with all of that stuff. Noted. I will look into it maybe just to see what they offer. Oh, look, a mountain. I know, right? Isn't that crazy? There's a whole mountain here. Thought the stream died. Yeah, sorry. It's another issue with Restream. It's been acting really annoying lately when it comes to, my connection. Even though my internet's fine, like, everything about my connection is okay on my end, but for some reason, Restream has been making it lately, so, it's like disconnecting Twitch a lot. It doesn't disconnect at all on YouTube for whatever reason. It's just that Twitch is like super unstable. It's not about you guys, it's about Restream being annoying. Twitch screwing things again. I don't know if it's Twitch. I think Twitch is just more sensitive to like whatever it perceives to be like a frame drop or like a connection loss. So it's a lot harder for it to deal with that, which can be annoying. Okay, I want that thing. So I should probably climb to get it so that I don't hurt myself. I want you. We take those. Granola. Alright, now I have to climb back over that way. Doable. Restream is being a little silly. If stream drops, refresh after 15 to 45 seconds and it'll be back. Yeah, it'll be back. It's just a bit weird. I apologize. It's also going to make it look like I streamed like 6 different times because of how it perceives me going offline, but I promise you it's fine. Are you safe? I'm gonna find out. Yay! Mushroom. Nope. They're poison. Nope, they are poison. Good to know. I love this for me. It's okay. Poison wears off. At least it should. Survival tip number 1, ignore eating mysterious mushrooms. Yeah. Yeah. My bar is expanding from how much poison I've ingested. Sick. It's fine. Surely it'll wear off. Right? Poison's temporary. Surely it'll wear off. This is fine, actually. Yeah, obviously it's fine. It wears off. Anyway, I don't know if it'll wear off in time, though. I might automatically die. That's 2 whole bars. Yeah, that's kind of a lot. I guess it's because I ate all 3 of them. Eat enough to gain immunity? I don't think it works like that. Well, hey, at least I made it above 100 meters. Rip. Ma'am, I think you died. I mean, it would have probably worn off if I didn't eat all 3 of them. We learn lessons. We learn and we grow. Hitomi is the one who is hyperfixated on this game enough to actually remember the differences between all the mushrooms. I don't. She tries her best to explain it to me, and every single time I'm just like, I'm gonna forget about this information in 2 minutes. And then what happens? I eat the poison mushroom. She's like, no, I told you those are poison! Technically, you didn't die to the mountain. Yeah, I died to the stupid. I died to dumb bitch disease, and I don't know if that is better or worse. Bing Long, do you think that was stupid? Definitely not. I see, you're helping me cope. Thanks, buddy. Balloon and bandage. Bandage is good. Another balloon. I mean, I guess having them could be useful. I have to eat all mushrooms for an achievement. Thank you for telling me, but I'm fine. Let me play the game, please. I don't want to have to start this conversation with you guys again. I feel like we should have grown past it. Just let me play video games. Let me also be bad at video games sometimes. I think that's an important skill to have, is to be bad at video game. I guess I gotta grab a coconut. I don't really want to, but I guess I gotta because I need some sort of food source. Can I... There we go. Yippee! I should go cook these. Well, I have to throw them first, but I should go cook these. How was your rapture? Well, in case you can't tell, I haven't been raptured, so... Clearly that means I am a good, wholesome creature, and we don't have anything to worry about. I thought the good, wholesome people get taken. No. Two balloons would have been cool for the burning parts later. True. Would have been useful for flotation purposes. Did I open the other case? Yes, I did. Right. They're both balloons. That's why I was pissed off in getting coconuts. Da, da, da. Damn, she got a point. Me just saying no. So true. I am on a journey. So those mushrooms were bad. I will not eat those again. Hopefully I'll get better chest spawn rates. Because your girl's gonna need more than just balloon and coconut and a dream. Can we cook the balloon? I think you can. Oh, there's one. Right when I asked for it. Thank you, video game. You can cook anything? True. Cook ping pong. I wanted to cook him during that collab, but a toner didn't want to let me hold him for whatever reason. So rude. I just wanted to give him a little tan. Don't people like it when characters are tan? Oh, they're right next to each other. Wow, these two people. Oh, there's three. What the? What the hecky? I didn't know you could have three next to each other. I was gonna make a joke about how they were kissing, but then there's a third one, so I guess it's kissing and then the what? Ouch. Oh, and there's another one over here. Oh my god. Why are there so many in this area? Oh, I probably shouldn't have put it in a spot where it would count as a drop. Flat surfaces are better. Trail mix. No, I didn't say that word. Anyway, you're allowed to leave those kinds of messages. It's a 619, so true. Poor jellyfish got tri-bonked. Poor jellyfish! We don't have sympathy for the jellyfish here. They can be scary. Bandages! I need those. Goodbye, coconut. I don't need you. But I will probably ouchie owie a lot, so... this is the play. If you see my coconut around, no. You got a coconut? That's crazy. I haven't seen one. I know we're, like, on an island and everything, but I just haven't seen any coconuts. That's just so crazy. Wow. What's the deal with airline food? Nom 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 nom. Okay. Lucky foothold. Da da da. Beans and bread. Beans and bread. It is very important to me. Well, if you can't find it, we are on an island, which means you can maybe get another one somewhere, somehow. Probably. I wouldn't worry about it. It's fine, surely. Hey, just curious, do you want it to be a whole coconut? Or do you want, like, are you okay with, like, a half? Are you okay with, like, a half? Because sometimes it's easier to find a half than it is to... Oh. This spot's a little precarious. Sometimes, you know, it's easier to find a half. Why this is... It's suspicious. Suspicious question. No, I'm just, you know, I'm making small talk. We're having a little... We're just having a little chat. Just having a little conversation. Sorry about your grandma's coconut. It's the only thing you had to remember her by. Your most valuable thing. That's so interesting. It's so interesting that that happened. Well. Anyway. See, guys, I was smart this time and I only ate one. I only ate one. Which means I'm literally a genius and I'm super smart. I don't really know if going this way is smart. I feel like it might not be. If one is good, why not eat 2 or 3? Well, because I'm not hungry. But it also was just to kind of test, because I feel like I vaguely remember Hitomi saying something about, certain mushrooms that have, like, the crosses on them being safe. So, I took a risk. Ugh. Alright, I have to actually wait for my stamina to come back now. Sorry, my morale. Ah! Hello? I was on the foothold. Why did I go backwards? Sometimes you just fall in this video game. Also, hold on. I need to adjust these windows so that I can actually see YouTube chat a little bit more again. You're a genius, so whichever way you go is the right way. We're going with that? Yeah. Mini heart attack from that fall. That would have been pretty funny. Luckily, though, I'm a gamer. And my reflexes are sharp and amazing. Don't know if you guys are aware about this, but I am a gamer. And there is no need for alarm or concern. Oh, crisp berries. Those are safe. Nom nom nom. Hanaki, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I think I'm pretty close. Your daughter has been diagnosed as a gamer. Well, it depends on the kind of gamer that she is. There are multiple categories of gamer now, you see. Okay. This feels straightforward enough at this point. Easier to go this way, I think. Ba ba ba. Ate 3 of them things and still a little hunger bar. Oh no, that wasn't hunger. The brown one is like for weight, so it's how much my backpack weighs. And then the yellow one is the stomach hungry bar. But you know, any sort of exertion will make you just a little bit hungry. But yeah, the brown one is for like heaviness of backpack. Or like whatever it is you're carrying, because it doesn't have to be backpack, it could also be what's in your pockets. You have heavy pockets. Then that can also be danger. Can't believe your arm strength, though. You've been lifting off stream. Yeah, man. It was all those push-ups I was forced to do during the Yunothon. Yeah, man. We're here! We made it! Let's freaking go! Alright. Item gotcha. Give me something cool. A cure-all. Perfection. I do require this. More flat surface, more flat surface. I saw it start to roll and I was like, I don't think so, buddy. Can you stop rolling? Do I need to prop you up against the bushes? Perfect. Please stop giving me tips! I know how to play the game! Thank you. I won't ask nicely again. Embrace the occult. Whoa! One of our scouts stepped on a sea urchin and died. I was about to get really sad, but one of the other kids touched a weird statue and brought their friend back to life. Seems like this island bends the rules of mortality itself. How wacky! Perhaps something else interesting might happen if we use a statue and everyone is still alive. Yeah, it gives you a neat item. Usually. Sometimes it also gives you something cursed. Energy drink. Fucking useless! Can I pick up the marshmallow first? Please, thank you.
An offering. Thank you so much.
Ba, 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 ba. The jungle. I usually die here when I am by myself. You want a tip? I'll give you a tip. Never back a three-legged horse. What do you mean? The three-legged horse is where you should dedicate all of your energy. Ocean, thank you for the $1 tip. You can't stop me from giving tips. You can't stop me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Can't stick the marshmallow right into the fire. Nope. Cooked marshmallows, what a healthy climber needs. I'm not a climber. I'm a camper. I'm a scout. There's a difference. Luckiest one, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Jesus, what on earth is happening with those thorns over there? That's crazy. Welcome, welcome. Of course, the minute I get down here, rain. Wet. That's just cursive. What do you think it's trying to say? Ah! Well, okay, that ended up being a safe enough drop. Ah! Alright, we're fine. I am more resilient than I thought. What happened? Why is everyone saying man? What did I do? Are you mad I didn't take damage? Oh, stream died? Oh. Man, I wish it could actually tell me when that happens. I didn't drop frames at all this time. Brother, I'm going to fight. Restream. Hand-to-hand combat. For real, for real. Got DC'd on YouTube for a moment. YouTube too? Really? Man, maybe I'm not supposed to stream today with how this has been acting. I don't know how to fix it. I guess I could just take the, like, 30 minutes to figure out how to set up on a new platform, but... that also sounds like a pain in the ass. Yuno versus Restream this year's WrestleMania. And I'll win. This thing disconnects for literally no reason, so... I would win. Another balloon. Why does it keep giving me balloons today? Oh, the other one popped. Ba ba ba. Ooh, purple. I need those. Carefully. Careful. Carefully. Careful. Oh god, careful. Oh no, this angle is so bad. What is happening with this camera? Ouch! Yep. I know you can stack balloons. I got the achievement, because Hitomi put a bunch of balloons on me the other day. I want those. But how do I get them? How do I get them? I need them. Can we, what if I climb from this angle? Will you let me do it then? No, it's too thin. Do I have to climb up higher, maybe? And then, like, jump onto it? I wish there was just a button to, like, shake the tree. So that I could get the berry. I need that, though. Grr. Throw something at it? I don't really have anything that I could throw. I guess maybe Bing Bong. Welcome in, welcome in. I don't have a lurk command, but I appreciate you lurking. Slash, announcing the lurk. Yeah, I don't really have anything I could safely throw besides Bing Bong. The other problem, too, is that it's just going to knock the berry into the ether. Too risky. Too risky. I guess I'll just continue without it. Maybe I'll be lucky and I'll find more later. More rope. Not really useful. Sports drink, though. Glug glug. Yippee! Okay. Those are normal vines. Earth Hydra 56, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Lost you on Twitch, so I'm here. It's not going to be stable on YouTube either. Oh god. Of course it starts raining when I'm in the middle of this climb. Please get me up. Okay. Those are yellow ones. I don't remember if those are safe. Yes, welcome in. Thank you for stopping on in here. I am playing the solo peak on Tenderfoot because I'm a baby. Goo goo gaga. You have a wide monitor? Me? No. I just have 2 average size monitors. I have peak on my primary one, and then I have my OBS and all of my browsers to look at chat on the other monitor. That's why whenever I say I'm looking to the side, it's because I'm looking at where my other monitor is. My placement's not ideal. That's because I don't have a lot of desk space. Your girl needs to get a bigger desk. This desk was good when I was in school, because it was easy enough to, like, put all my schoolwork and, like, my laptop on it. But ever since I switched to having a PC, I've had, like, no desk space. Especially when I realized I needed 2 monitors for streaming. I was just like, ah, frick. Get those AR glasses so you can put chat in your eyeballs. True. Real and true. Where the heck am I going? This way seems maybe a bit safer. Maybe? Woodworking stream? I'm not building a desk. You have mistaken me for somebody who's actually good with their hands. That's not me. Not me, not I. Not am. We love the idle wiggle? Yes. I do also wiggle. Like, that is, like, a natural thing that I do, genuinely. It's just that, when I am turning to the side in particular, that's usually because I am looking at chat on my other monitor. Lord. Everywhere I look, there's a hazard. There's a hazard for the hazards. What the freak, dude? These vines are awful. I guess I have to go this way. I'm nervous that I don't have the stamina to actually climb this. Which was why I was trying to find an alternative way, because... I don't have the Sabata, I will die. I don't know if you figured that out yet. Maybe this way. Well, not now. It's raining. Pensive. But I think I want to try to get over here and then see if it's possible to find a foothold to climb up this. Because if I can approach that from a higher angle, that would probably be better. I think this game is going to permanently burn into my brain that Buno's hands are purple. Yes, my hands and my feet are purple. As long as you start thinking of me as a purple girl, I find it difficult to complain. Like... You should go see a doctor about that? No. What? No. Why, what would a doctor have to say about this? Just like, oh, wow, ma'am, I love your purple hands. I don't need a doctor. Ugh. Oh my god. That was very risky. Once again, quite precarious. But a lucky grab, honestly. Because there's a foothold here. That'll be $450. No! Curse you, doctors. Curse you, Onigashima Healthcare. Oh, we're getting to the edge of the map. Okay. I don't like being over there because it makes your vision worse. See, look how fucking shit this is, though. Like, imagine if I had tried to climb from down in this area. Where the hell would I have gone? I guess I would have to, like, start going that way. But, like, that's such a pain in the ass. Problem waiting to happen? Yeah, you're telling me. You're telling me, dude. Is there even more? I guess the vine... The vine goes over that way, which would actually be super nice to get to. Assuming that there is a foothold up there. But there must be, if the vine is there. Anything in the backpack to help out? I have a chain launcher, but I don't really want to use it right now. I guess in theory I could, because if I could chain launcher to that rock, I would be in a better position to start, like, climbing upwards a bit more. But I also feel like that's a waste of a chain launcher this early. I'm a bit of an item hoarder, so I don't really like using my items, because I'll always think that there was a time I could have used it that would have been better. But by all accounts, it probably would make more sense to use the chain launcher now. But I don't know if it would reach that far. I guess the only thing I can do is check. Items are meant to be used? No, items are meant to be hoarded. I can do it. If it works, it works. Okay. I'm on this side now. Saving it for peak 2. Items are transferable, yes. You'll find another chain launcher, probably. Probably. Maybe. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Should probably start looking for food soonish. Oh, lordy.
Where do I go from here?
Oh, mushrooms. How convenient. I bet they definitely wouldn't poison me. Saving items for the heat death of the universe? Yes. Eat the chain launcher, obviously. Look, man, I gotta eat something so I can get a little bit more morale. I think there's a way to check if the bugle shrooms are safe. It's if they have, like, ridges on the bottom. I can't tell if that counts as ridges. So I'm gonna eat it, and if I experience poison, I won't eat the other two. Only one way to find out. You guys are me. I forget every time, so I'm just like, well, I guess the only way to find out is by eating. Yum, 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 yum. Wouldn't the cure-all help us? True. The cure-all would cure the poison if I got a lot of it. Might be true in real life. Not sure if that's true in Peak. Hatch to down it. I think we're good. I think it would have activated by now if it was poison. Yay. That's a W. I should probably not go that way because there's a lot of thorns. Should I maybe backtrack a little here and then try to take a different angle, different angle? Common Yuno dub, common Yuno Hanaki W, I would say. Yeah, I think I should try backtracking a little. Maybe going back towards the right. Seeing if that helps find a better options. Because I don't want to spend a lot of time crawling around in caves. Because caves might often lead to Bonkhead. Oh, I could go that way. The vine looks like it might take me upwards. I would be in, like, Thorn City. But as long as I don't hit the thorns, I think I'd be fine. I'd be Vine even. That's called a joke here in the business. In case you've never heard of that before. Boo. Don't boo me. They're bonking me. It's over. Good one, Dad. Thanks. Thank you, son. Okay. 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 Well, not risking it now because it's raining. Wait until it stops. I think I can probably climb across this wall to get to this spot and not lose stamina. And this should put us in a better position to get to where the vine is so that we can start using that to try and climb up. I think. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And that is okay, because sometimes we are allowed to be wrong. So sick. Okay. I'm probably going to want to climb down to that spot. And then looks like the safer way to climb is from that wall so that I don't hit the freaking green menace of doom. The stink bomb. And then I think we can maybe make it over to that other side where the other vine is. Okay. I think I got it. I think I got it. I should have waited until I knew it wasn't going to be raining. I am a bit stupid. Oh my god. Parkour master. Oh, I made parkour, actually. I invented it. It was me. Okay. Whew. Kinda slayed that one. Not stupid, calculated. Yeah, man. The risk I took was calculated, and for once I'm kind of okay at math. Yeah, okay, yep. Yep. I gotta get out of the cloud. Okay. That is okay. It's fine because I've got bandages. See? Like nothing ever happened. Now he must never attempt such a calculation again. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. Why are you worried? There is no need to be worried. The poison's even going away. I don't even need to use the cure-all. I can save it for when I'm actually, like, big dead poison. Cure-all can also cure a person who is nearly die. So, I can use it for cure when die. You know? This is okay. Everything is fine. You are concerned? No concern. It'll be interesting to see the graph at the end. What do you mean at the end? You mean when I escape, right? Like when I fully climb to the peak? Like that's obviously what you mean, right? What else would it be? Because you're not going to see it any other time. You're only going to see it when I was successful. Okay. Yeah, after I beat the kiln. Exactly. Does he have bone protruding? Literally, you can't. I don't have bones. I'm a blob. Yeah. Have faith in me. I'm fine. I've got it. I've got it. Yeah, I still would want to take that vine, I think. Maybe I wouldn't actually. It looks like it's just going to take me into a wall that I could already climb to. Yeah, actually I don't need the vine. We are so good. What's that on your arm then? It looks like a hip bone? Huh? Where? There's only my hands and my feet, bro. What is bro yapping about? Ooh. Okay. I have made a choice here. Not a very good one, arguably. Maybe that vine would get me to a good spot. Can always try. I learned my lesson from you, frickers. No. You're poison. Wait for the rain. Oh yeah, this would take me up to this part, and then I could try climbing from this way. It looks delicious. Nuh-uh. I'm not falling for it. Even if it looks yummy, it could still be danger bad. Parkour. Okay. There's a thorn in the wall. I wish I could see. Oh no. Whew. Pretty bad map gen. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There's no really clear way up that I can see with my eyes. A climb of assuredness? Where am I assured? Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. All right, goodbye. I lived somehow? Ow. How the frick? There's like no footholds up there though. Ping pong cushioned our fall? I guess. You could argue the backpack might have done something. One health and a dream. As always. Yum yum bandages. It's not looking very good, fellas. Ah! Get me up here. What the freak? Okay. Only I had another chain launcher. See? I should have used my chain launcher somewhere else. And by that I mean here. Okay. Freaking rain, dude. You wouldn't have gone here without the chain launcher, but the chain launcher's all the way on the other side of the map now. I ended up going in the entire opposite direction. This is so pee-pee poo-poo. Oh, there's food on this one. Hey. You wanna... Are the blue ones safe? I don't know. I need to risk it though, I'm hungry. Oh god. Okay. Okay. This has to be a solution. I'm like flirting with the edge of the map. I've had more devastating slips on those banana peels than I care to admit. No, you're so valid. The first time I ever experienced them, Hitomi threw one at me while I was trying to walk away to get a chest. And I slipped and I was like, what did I slip on? And I just heard her go, ha 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 ha. Because she's mean to me and evil. Uh-oh. I'm gonna slide. Ow! Okay. I should probably take a little bit of cure-all. Ah! No shit! I hit the wrong button. Oh fuck. Did it manage to land on the ground or did it fall? That was a really bad fumble. I got nervous that I was starting to slip downwards because of the way my camera was moving. Well, that's fine. I do have another bandage, so I can just use that. It is not Yunover. It is, in fact, Yunover. It's never been more Yunover, I fear. That is not a way to go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was gonna happen, wasn't it? No, give me stamina, get me out of the cloud. I need to get out of the fart cloud. I can just recover in here. Ugh. Fucking video games, dude. Yummy poison. Oh, Hanaki, welcome in, guys. I think we need to put a stop to Yuno's impure language. I think I need to put a stop to you. Period. If only you had a cure-all? Yeah, if only I had a cure-all. It's so crazy. It's just so crazy how useful that would be if I had one. No cursing? Okay. Let me set a timer. It's 10 minutes, I believe. Skull Under Zero, thank you for the follow. Who is bothering you? I bonk. No, someone on Twitch redeemed a no cursing thing because they were saying that I have very foul language. It is what it is. It's fine. Okay, 10 minutes. No cursing. Cancel them. I mean, I do have a redeem that makes it so that we can turn the cursing off. If I didn't want it, then I wouldn't have it enabled, you know? So it's okay. I just think that the way that this person in particular worded it was a little bit cringe. You know, Hanaki, fair lips, foul tongue. Yes. I do swear like a sailor occasionally. I still don't think I am that bad, all things considered. I just say the F word every now and again. Or the S word. Eey. I think this is not going to end up being a very fruitful way to go. Please tell me there's a foothold up here. Really? No foothold? Okay. Alright, that slip was fine. Except for the fact that it put me back in the poison ivy. Video games used to be developed with flawless optimization, but now they're being launched with problems that shouldn't have to be patched out of the box. I don't know why you're bringing that up in relation to Peak. Are there issues with Silent Hill F and or any other games that have released recently? Question mark. I think Yuno is just making up for the lost time she couldn't swear early on as a corpo. It's not that we couldn't. We were just strongly advised not to because they said that swearing isn't cute. And I guess for a certain, like, Puritan mindset, they do think that that kind of thing isn't cute, but, like... I think an anime girl saying the F word is funny. And, like... It's not like it's hard to not swear. Obviously, I did it for months when I was corporate, and I saved it for, like, 1 swear per stream. I just think that, like, that particular rule is a little silly. Like, I don't know what about it is not cute. I might have made a mistake here. Ugh. And that's just gonna take me back that way. I think I can't really go that way anymore, though, so I might have to slowly backtrack away from here. Which is gonna be very hard, because I'm very high up. Do they want your gender cursor lab? They kind of flip-flopped on that policy. I think they were stricter with the girls on the Idol project. So Gens 1 and 2, I think they were a lot stricter with the more, pure idol-like image. Because they were never clear with Hana Mizuki with how they wanted us to act, we were kind of just told swearing isn't cute and to avoid it as much as possible. But they never explicitly said that we couldn't. I think eventually they turned it around and were like, it's fine. And they cared a little bit less. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know where I need to go. But yeah, they never had like a specific, they never had a specific rule against it. And honestly, I think they kind of had to give up because Kaya really tried to hold back, but kind of couldn't in the end. You need to go up. Thanks! That's true. Seems like a lot of the direction you guys got, just do kawaii things. Yeah, they really just didn't know what to do with us for the most part. Which many could probably see as good or bad. I should not have done this while it was raining. Alright, I'm gonna die. Ow. Management gave up after meeting Yuno? No! auditioned, I was actually presenting myself and on my like utmost behavior. They mentioned the swearing rules, and I was like, difficult but doable, and that ended up being way easier than I thought. I treated it like PG-13, where I gave it the one word. I asked earlier, I think he got lost in the sauce. How you doing? I'm fine. I'm getting through it. One day at a time. Figured they gave up when it came to Isla and Nami and it became commonplace afterwards. Well, I would say that Isla-sama still tries really hard to not swear. Maybe Nami might not as hard. But, I do think Isla-sama tries to not swear as much. See, look at the lack of footholds on that cliff. Even if I had, like, tons of stamina, I don't think I would be able to make it climbing up this. And I just don't understand where it would want me to go from here, because this part's, like, also completely blocked off. Try looking this way. It's annoying that even if it's, like, a flat surface that you climb up onto, it doesn't count as a surface. Pee pee poo poo. I don't think they ever told me not to swear. I just decided to do it myself. Oh, interesting. Hi, Tomoe. Yeah, I think they mentioned that they would really prefer we not. They said that they weren't going to police our language. Like, they weren't going to, like, discipline us if we said things like... if we, like, swore. But they said that they really preferred that we not do it because it was just not cute. Like, they basically said XYZ isn't really kawaii a lot. That's why I couldn't be an oiran, even though that was what my character was based off of. They were like, we would prefer you not swear. We would prefer you not be an oiran because being an oiran is not kawaii and all of that stuff. They told me to censor with nin, and then when I gave up, they gave up. Well, that's because they wanted you to turn nin into like a catchphrase that your fans would be more willing to use. They wanted you to use it not as a censor, but because they wanted you to have something marketable that you said all the time so that your fans could then start saying it. They wanted you to have a catchphrase. Hi, Kaya. In certain circles, oiran are very kawaii. Yeah, your circles, because you guys like me. Or whatever. They thought I was smart enough to do that. They wanted to have faith in your ability to make yourself marketable is all. So much kawaii in chat. Yeah. They watch me sometimes because they like me or whatever. Am I currently marketable? You've made your boobs marketable. So that appeals to a new crowd from the one that kawaii initially intended, probably. But it's marketable. It's a form of marketing. If that's what you're asking. I'm just back here again. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Whatever. You're about to be true. About to be super freaking marketable. Where do I go? And before Yuno begins saying swears beginning with Oni, Oni F. No, no, no. Only Neens. Well, it's gonna be only ARGs soon. Rated ARG. Not safe for work tag. So weird that cursing's considered not marketable. Why do advertisers get to dictate our language? It's because they want it to be family friendly because they think that means like more general audiences will like it. Oh, there goes my timer. I can say fuck now. Fuck, 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 fuck. Shit, shit. I think at this point I might just try to fall because I really don't know where I'm going, man. Let me turn this freaking timer off. Stop buzzing. There you go. Completely misses the reality that the majority of people curse rather a lot. I think it should just be up to a person's, like, desire. I think if you don't want to swear, like, for your own brand, that's fine. I think trying to make it mandatory was probably not the move for kawaii. See, I hate that that doesn't count as a surface. Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. There's my death. Let's go! That's a pretty good fall. Wouldn't it have been funny if I fell next to where my cure-all ended up? Fuck you, fuck you! Yeah, that makes sense. I was only 340 meters up? That's crazy. Walk it off? I can't. I broke all my legs and all of my arms and also probably my neck. It's fine. It is okay. At least we kind of know how to get past the first area, and then I just have to choose a different direction to go up once we're in the jungle. We kind of understand how to do it now a little bit. Oh, sweet, Yuno is starting stream. Yep, new stream. Hi, this is the first time I've streamed all day today. Isn't that crazy? Really, there's only a flare in that one? Frickin'... Give me things I can use, man. Bing Bong, do you think that the jungle map in this particular map gen is bad?
Please don't.
Please don't what? Oh, ask you your opinion on the maps? That's fair. You'd probably get in trouble, huh? I understand, buddy. It's okay. On cliffs, Yuno's fall and become flat. Flat fuck Yuno. Let's go. I like the game design with peak, tutorial area, then maze, then the hazard areas. I guess you could say that that's what it is. I guess it's not technically wrong. Never thought about it like that, though. IRL voice ban? Oh, it's 3 minutes, right? Okay. You're just gonna have to watch me play in silence with the ASMR of peak. Okay, I'm setting the timer now. It doesn't start until I turn on the timer. But okay. 3 minutes, starting now. Okay, timer's up. We see the corner chair sitter. Seriously letting out the language right now? Yeah, it was just a meditative moment. This is probably what it would have been like if I wasn't streaming. Would have just been playing in silence. Although it would have been like silence, and I also probably would have had like a podcast going on the other monitor. To be honest. Ooh, a pidden. That's useful. I want to keep this, so I should figure out what to do with my bag. I don't have a lot of options unless I want to get rid of Bing Bong, which I don't. Honestly, the rope cannon's not going to be... Well, it might be a little useful for, like, the next section. I want the pit in the... Needed that last run, that's what I'm saying. This would have been so useful in the first run. Okay, I guess I can't take it. Everything else is kind of more useful right now. Dang it. Sorry, Mr. Pidden. May another adventurer find use in you. Eat the Pidden? I can't! There isn't an option to eat it. Also, it's metal. That'd be kind of crunchy. I think I'd break all my teeth, and I need those. Gotta cook it first, but that won't make it softer. Thank you for the stretch, ugh. That's what I am doing right now. I am stretching. Oh my gosh, my shoulders. Okay. It is alright. I am locked in. This is a pretty easy climb, last time, so... What happened to... Did I, like, break my foot? I think I broke my foot getting up here. Did you see that? Stop it, risky. Risky. Why did I climb up here? I guess I thought there might be something up here, but there's not. Oh, hey, that's where I was. I was over there. Not anymore, though. Okay. I think going back over that way is probably the move. Incoming comments about a brief DC. Yeah. You guys don't have to notify me every time. I'm kind of just ignoring it now. We disconnected. I know, I'm sorry. I will be trying to fix it as soon as I can. How'd the jellies get all the way up here? Tides. Tides did it. Probably. I should have waited. No, that feels risky. That feels risky. I need to maybe try going this way. Okay. It has spots. I'm gonna eat it. And if I die, I die. Very cool. Rinses. Haha, yeah, it's just so difficult to do long streams. Ooh. I'm not gonna make it. Ouchie. Okay. I gotta go around. Past the spikies. So close. Yeah, but there was no foothold, so I still would have been screwed even if I managed to make it further up. There's just no foothold that way. Ah. Hugging the wall. Okay. There's so many spikes. So scary. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. There we go. Meh. Okay. Yippee! Oh my god, okay. For some reason I thought that wasn't going to count as a landing, and I was like, I guess I'm die now? I'm die, thank you? Do we determine these were poison? I'll find out. My memory loss is making it so that I don't remember. It's fine. I think I'm close enough to the top that... Whoa. I think I'm close enough to the top that if there is a poison moment TM, I will still be okay. Oh, it's looking good. Gamerly actions. Problem with eating mystery shrooms is I don't remember whether they were poisoned or not. Exactly. I'm just like, I ate them and I survived. So clearly if there was poison, it's livable. So I don't know why everyone gets so worried all the time. Oh, come on. I was right there. Goofy ab behavior. I swear, Twitch. I thought I put on the freaking, disconnection protection thing, too. The fact that it still acts like this, even with that on... Gosh dang it, Restream. It's all your fault. Alright, item gotcha. Wow, another cure-all. I've never seen one of these before. So I don't know why I said another. Ha 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 ha. That's just so funny. That's just so funny, silly. We'll use these band-aids. That way I can put the cure-all in the bag. So silly, Goofy. So goofy, silly. As we approach the peak, the temperature has begun dropping dramatically. Seeking constant cover is a must, and getting caught out in the open when the wind is strong. So true, I can't believe it ended up all the way back here. Those are not particularly useful. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so... this map gen continues to be ass. I think we're probably better off sticking to this side of the mountain. It looks like there's just more climbable options that way. Kind of. We know that this way sucks. Fuck this way, we're not going this way. Literally, I think if we stick to, like, the middle or the right, we're probably more likely to survive going through the jungle. But also, what do I know? More cursive LOL Lamau even. Ba 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 ba. Cannon and another first aid kit. I think we're okay. Death everywhere. It's so true. Everything is a freaking hazard in this area, I swear. Whoa. I'm on an expedition. God, there really is just so many thorns. We'll be fine. I believe in me. In us, collectively. I want to go get this suitcase this way. I'm not going to the left. I just want to see the suitcase, and then I will probably try to stay closer to the middle. Like, I'm probably gonna take these vines, like, this way. A pidden. I won't be very useful. How's the peaking? It's going okay. We're chilling. We're doing good. I haven't made it past the jungle yet because this particular map is a bit evil. We're doing fine. Just hanging out. The time of Kaya's redebut doth approacheth, which is exciting. I want the vine that goes up to this part. So I think I have to get up over there. Oh, there's another chest. But yeah, I think I have to climb up that in order to get to that vine. I think I can do it, though. Seems winnable. Winnable and duelable. Oh, God. Yeah, okay. Skill issue. Skill issue. Alright, I can re-grab the vine and probably make it up to where I need to go from here. But I need to wait for the poison to wear off a little bit more. Yuno has mentally eaten 416 bing bongs? Yes, in my head. Twiddles my thumbs. I'm so glad I play on Tenderfoot so that I don't have to worry about the fog giving me a time debuff. Hello? What is happening? What? Huh? It's not letting me stay there. I guess because of how I tried to transfer from the vine? Okay. Sure. What is happening with my controls? Why am I reversing? Hello? Whoa! I can't go up. What the frick? There we go. What on earth was happening? What the heck? Well, anyway. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Small orb was cursed, I guess. Yeah, I guess. What the heck? Okay. I want to climb this vine, I think. I'll burn a little excess stamina to get over to this side. Okay. Rope cannon. And an energy drink. Energy drink I do not need. The other rope cannon also isn't particularly useful. But I guess it's good to know it's there. Blue banaba. On that vine. This vine would take me up there. Probably is what I want. Oh god, I'm manifesting that I can actually make this. I don't think I can make this. Oh no. Oh god. Yep, I can't. Alright, well, good try. I should have just grabbed the vine, but I didn't have the energy still. Frickin' dang it. Ugh. Okay. So that vine was not the move. There's... Is that vine connected to... a tree? Looks like it is. Yeah, it would be connected to that tree. I can't get up there, though. Also, that wouldn't really take me to a foothold, so it probably would be stupid to go that direction regardless. Okay. Banaba. That vine that's surrounded by the thorns would help for getting up to there. But I also don't really know if getting up to there is the play anyway. Oh, it doesn't have the hatch, so it's not safe. God, there's so many dangerous plants around here. Oops. I didn't mean to grab it. Well. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, give me that bonus bar. Ideally, staying within that center area might actually be good. Like, if I take this vine up here, and if I have enough stamina, then also climb that way. That could put us in a better spot, maybe. This could also be the safe alternative. Like, if I wanted to climb over this way, maybe that would be better. Because if I can get to it from here, then I could stay Because it looks like the best way to get to the top would be through these, like, precarious, ugly-looking cliff faces. There's just overall better places for, like, climbing and flat surfaces this way. The other problem is that this is, like, lots of thorns and many dangers. Very many, much dangers. Oh, God. Okay. I've got this. I'm a gamer. I can figure it out. I think maybe... I'm not really good at using the rope launcher, but if I could maybe... run the risk of the thorns on this side, and then... I could maybe launch her up to one of these, like, more difficult cliff faces. I think I choose to believe. Oh, it's so prickly. The prickles are a concern. Point of contention, prickles. Maybe I risk the, like, temporary prickle if it means I can get up there, though. Easy. Okay, and then this is where I do the rope cannon, maybe? Would this even do what I want, however? I don't know. But being under here feels like the move. I want to stay in this, like, general area. Risk I took is calculated. Yeah, I was waiting for you to fall down, Mr. Rope. I was about to be like, is it supposed to do that? It is not. But okay, I think my solution might get me more upwards, which is what we want. Just gotta wait for the rain to stop. Taking his sweet time. Yeah, no kidding. Perfect. Okay. We're gaming. Already considerably a hell of a lot easier to climb in this section than it was to do anything on that side. Frick that side! That side was ass! Patience. No, this is putting me more towards the bad side. I don't want to go here. Backtrack a little. Okay. These cliff faces are a bit scarier to climb up. But I have a little bit more stamina. So maybe getting up here would still be doable. It's just that I can't see if there's a foothold. That's always the risk, is if foothold. I guess I'll find out. I'll do like a little baby climb and then hopefully I can land on the... Nope. Well, can't go that way. Alright. Maybe... Why is it so hard to figure out where I'm supposed to go in this place? I mean, maybe staying in the middle would be okay. Because it's still like bad spiky Vine Town. But perhaps... Perhaps... It just looks like there's more and like better things to climb if I go that way. So it is probably what I should do. Yeah, I think if I can manage to keep going, like, here, maybe I can do it. Risky. Oof. But a risk is worth taking. If it means getting off this deserted island. Ah! I grabbed onto the cliff face, but okay, I guess I didn't. Ouchie. Bad. Oh my god. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Maybe, well, there is a foothold this way. I don't want to stay in this section. I think I want to start going up here. But I also want to avoid the rain. Don't go in the crack. I'm trying. I want to avoid the crack too. Okay. Whoa. Yeah. That was a bit of a waste of stamina. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Up. Ow. Ugh. Ouch. Come on, I have a cure-all in my bag. Let me get it. Let me get it. No. Dang it. This map sucks. I can't figure out how I'm supposed to get more up. I did get further, though. Oh, I got a Naruto headband. I love this for me. 50 meters upwards without touching the ground. Look at me. I didn't touch the ground. I guess that's something. I guess that's something. There's a joke there, but I can't think of anything funny. Dang. I thought I raised you guys better than this. Thought I raised you to have jokes. I'm the ninja now. Pirate Ninja debut headband the game knows. I'm the ninja now. Silly. Yeah, silly Billy coded. I don't know if I have the motivation to try and get through the jungle. We did get closer, but I can't figure out where I'm supposed to go. The map is so bad. I think it was a good effort, but I think maybe I should switch to doing something else for the last little bit. Before it's time to hand you off. It's like an hour and then maybe like 20 more minutes or so before I hand you away. This mess needs a group just to scout the path for real. For real, but it's okay. Maybe later I will try attempting this map with Hitomi and maybe Hitomi can figure it out. Hand us off right Yuno's daycare? No. If anything, I would be handing you to Kaya so that you guys could look after her. Have to hand you off to babysitting duty. But yeah, I think I'm going to call the peak section here, and then I will change category to something else. I'm thinking maybe I can do a little bit of coloring voxels since I didn't get a chance to do it on Sunday. Just because it's something else to do. And it's like chill coloring and yapping time. Because it's good to still have something on the screen. So I think we'll do that. Right, I forgot when I stop sharing a game, it decides to share YouTube Studio, like the program. Please don't look at that. Please ignore that. I'll be fixing it momentarily. Please don't look at that. You can't see that, actually. Also need to change the category on Twitch. Good. There we go. I doubt we'll be able to finish a section during this time, but we'll give it an attempt. We'll give it a good ol' attempt. I should have changed the category for Twitch, so that should be good. You can untick show when you add a source. Eh? Hold on, let me see what you're talking about. Properties. Hmm? Capture specific window. Window match priority. I'm not seeing the option. Maybe I'm simply a fool. Do you have a set gaming capture you changed? Yeah, I have a set gaming capture. Can't spell Tolman Carmine without IT. I guess that's true. But yeah, I have a set gaming capture. And then I just change the window whenever I'm doing something else. It only recently started doing this thing with showing VTube Studio. Before, it wasn't showing if I didn't have that particular program up. But for some reason now, it's like randomly started showing VTube Studio if I have that open, but I don't have anything else open. And I don't know why, because I don't have that setting on. Maybe if I just switch it to window title must match, it'll stop being annoying. Guys of cringe. I was at the window title must match. Yeah, I think that might have been the problem. Maybe that setting got messed up. That's okay though. Either way, it's fixed. Hopefully it will not be a butthead any longer. No more buttheadery. Okay. And then put you guys back over here so I can see you. Fix this so that I can be properly sized on the screen again. Alright. We'll just color some voxels until it's time. Let me make sure that I'm actually on the smallest one. I think suburbs is... Oh no, the fountain is probably the... Nope. Nope. Groceries. Harbor. Right, the train is the smallest one. JK, it's the helicopter. Changing my mind 6,000 times. The head of butt department is banned. They're banned. Not allowed. Anyway, it's comfy time. I enjoy this so much. It's so simple, but it's so good for having something to do to like yap over. Look at the pretty colors on the screen, chat. It's like I'm shaking the keys at you metaphorically. Look at the pretty colors. Finding the smallest one, like, oh, piece of candy. Yeah, basically. But it's more just because I'm a bit of a fool and I didn't realize which one was the smallest. I forgot that I had scrolled through at the end of the last one so that we could see how many there were and how big they might get. Skill issue on my part. I should have scrolled back to the beginning then. Helicopter. Helicopter, helicopter. Hell yeah. Where's that time lapse? It's so short, but where is it? There you go. Yeah, buddy. Love it. All right. Train. We're making the tracks too. Two blades, some Huey variant. Okay. I will nod as if I understand what you're talking about. Yes. A Huey variant. Yes. Sure. I know of these. Clearly. Coloring voxels, it's cozy time. Yeah, we're really cozying it up until it's time. Until it's time for the debut. So the nickname Chopper comes from two-blade helicopters make a chopping sound through the air. Oh, I see. Get a load of that train. Choo-choo. But they're good at chopping fingers too? Oh yeah, probably. I think you'd have to worry about more than just losing your fingers. Dare I say. We're adding water. The ocean. Makes sense because we're making a harbor. I read it this time. Are you happy? Now I can actually tell you what we're coloring. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes she forgore and just color, but no forgore this time. No forgore this time. Only member. I miss one still? Oh, yes I did, because I didn't zoom out enough. Well, it was both zooming out and I just didn't position it right. I was like, I thought I did it all. Imagine if I didn't have the brain to scroll downwards. We would have been here a while. You would think I would have learned. Such a calming soundtrack? Yeah, it's all just really pretty piano tracks. There's nothing more relaxing than just sitting and coloring while listening to classical piano. Yuno member read for gore green, so no plant, only boat. True. So true, bestie. Boop, 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 boop. Did I get it? Okay. Yippee! Okay. Further up? Yeah. Really curious how this is going to end up looking, because currently I'm not entirely certain of the pattern, what it's meant to reflect. Oh, these are lights. Like... Huh. What are the little... the ones with, like, the brighter colors? Are those supposed to be people? I don't think so. I think when I've made people before, they look different. Not sure what they're meant to represent. Cute, though. You've made a harbor. Isn't it nice how much faster the levels go on these small ones? Groceries! Now it's getting complicated. The harbor walkway being a similar but lighter tone of blue threw me off for a bit. Yeah. Maybe plants or fish? I don't think so. You're supposed to be, like, standing on the harbor. Plants, maybe. Probably not fish. It's fine. Anyway, now we're making groceries. Did you guys remember to buy groceries for the week? I hope you did. Shopping or playoff baseball? I'll eat water. Oh no. I mean, you are allowed to make those choices. I'll recommend it. I did, having tofu eggplant today. Yummy. Delicious. I think I'm going to be having chicken rice for dinner. Pretty sure that's still the plan. I would have to ask Hitomi later. But I'm pretty sure that's still the plan. Tell me your rice made this chicken? Yup. It sure did. Laid the egg and everything. When I'm having to. Yippee! We'll be matching. Do. Get a load of all the colors on these shelves. The variety of product. TM. What aisle do you think this is? My vote is cereal with all these different colors. Hard to tell. It is a generic red grocery store, however. Soup? Oh, so true. We're at soup. What do you mean you're at soup? What store are you in? The soup store. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Ba, 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 ba. How is your prep going, Miss Ma'am? Won't be long now. Hope you've got everything in place. It's funny that you're watching me, even though I'm going to be raiding into your stream. What is she doing here, chat? Had soup for some new threads, as always. Her best? The prep is at soup, true. Soup preparations. Hanaki, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you are having a good day. Such a shame that when it renders out the grocery store, you don't actually get to see all the shelves. All my hard work with all those colors is just locked in behind the walls. Oh, I guess you could see it when it peeks over this way. I should wait. Fair enough. Understandable. Oh, now I get to figure out what the heist is. What do we think this heist is about? Heist Feline de Rouge mention? Miss Lynn? I start using colors that are like Lynn's image color and then like the pink of her hair and I'm just like my wife rendered in voxels. do, do, do. What's she heisting though? I mean, Lynn is usually stealing like jewels, as far as I know. Like she's a jewel thief primarily, but she does also love to do a gamba. Right, I forgot it does that if I right click. So like jewels question mark? Kaya and Lynn roped you into one last job. Kaya wants the vault, Lynn wants the cash. You, the limited run limbo tokens. Weh. I don't think we would be stealing from a place that has all of those things in one location. But very true. As far as I know, there isn't a lot of Bustafellow's doujin, so it would be quite rare. The rarity makes it better. True. You haven't seen my library? Huh? 2/3 of Mialoon are criminals, now you have to join too. Depending on who you ask, being an Oiron could be considered a criminal act. But no, we've already discussed that if the three of us were doing like, if the three of us were like a actual like group within like our canon lore, then I'm probably like the information gatherer and like the infiltrator. The one who rolls to seduce with my Oiron skills. That would be my power, my ability to help. The bard? Kinda. Not singing though. Storytelling, perhaps. Mialoon the criminal group? Yes. Yuno's the face? We can go with that. I can be the face of the operation. The distraction, the bait. Because Lord knows I'm not stealthy with my Geta, so... If I can't be stealthy, I might as well own it. Calling us a criminal group is crazy. But I guess with our lore, that is kind of what we're doing. You can be stealthy without being sneaky? I suppose so. I don't really understand how this adds up to heist. I haven't really figured out the math yet, but it's fine. I'm sure it'll start making sense eventually. Think of those scenes in James Bond where he's just gathering info by schmoozing and drinking. Yeah, that's me. That's my role. I schmooze and I drink. The other two do all of the actual work stuff. I schmooze and I drink and I keep them distracted. They'll never know what hit them. Probably. Da, 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 da. No, I'm still not really getting it. How many more layers? 20. It's 23 and I'm on 16. Roll up like I'm Hanaki. You know Hanaki. Prepare me my glass of milk neat. Why do I have to ask for milk like a baby? I can drink alcohol. I can drink beverages. More than milk, at least. Whoa, that's bright. That Orpal is a very bright color. Holy moly. Purple stuff and sunny tea. My favorite James Bond lore is the story being so famous that real world MI6 has gotten people to surrender because they think literal 007 is going to come knocking. That is pretty funny. But no, it's like really common that how is this heist? It's really common that like media perceptions of things can like really get to people. The same thing happens with hypnosis and hypnotism. People have perceptions of it because of how it's been portrayed in the media, and that's how they assume it'll work. And usually techniques from the media aren't always true, but if someone has a lot of those preconceived notions and like believes them to be true, you can actually use a lot of those more tropey elements against them because that's what they come to expect, and they expect it to work, so that it ends up working. So if you paint this idea that there's a person like James Bond who's like a super cool elite agent that's like capable of stopping any criminal, people will be like, oh shit, the MI6 are coming, that means that James Bond is gonna get us. You can actually be afraid, or you would be more likely to like fumble the bag, as the villains do in Bond films. Is very interesting. Oh, is it heist because now we've got the boat here and then the maybe, I don't know. I don't really understand what it means. Construction. What we building? Kind of like why SEAL Team 6 is named that. Makes it sound like there's more Spec Ops teams than there actually are. Gotta take advantage of people's perceptions. Do. Lots of like glass and transparent colors here. Are we building a glass house? Or are we just building on top of the water? I guess we'll find out. It's really pretty, whatever it is. It's just very difficult to really understand what it's for. How many layers is this one? 35. Oh my gosh. We're getting into the biggins now. Maybe we'll see our heisting crew somewhere else in the city? Maybe. It would be cool if the world kind of expanded like that, where we got to see them doing other stuff in like other parts of the city. Whee! Do you guys have a team or people you go to produce lore videos? No. When we were corporate, we didn't get the chance to make lore videos. Gens 1 and 2 did, and also one of the previous gens also got to. Like, there was like a whole funded like lore project so that everybody could get a lore video. Back then, before Hanaki and Ephemera joined. If you wanted to make lore, you basically had to like pay for it and like do it yourself. So I didn't have lore when I debuted. Well, I had lore, but I didn't have a lore video. The only one who had a lore video was Kaya, because she could make it herself since she knows how to draw. Me personally, I do not have a studio that I work with or anything. I do want to make a lore video at some point, though. Instead of like a proper like lore video with like narration and voice acting and stuff, I do have a different plan for how to present my lore for 2.0, but lore videos are money. Not to self-plug, but I'd love to open that kind of service for VTubers once I get my pipeline set up and working. It would definitely be useful. There's definitely like a pool for it. A pool of people who would be interested. For sure. Gen 1's entire lore was study humans, small startup, please understand. Well, that's because if you want to be a fantasy creature or like a fantasy adjacent VTuber, you have to have a reason to like come to Earth. They told a lot of Hanaki to have similar lore. Like, they wanted us to have a reason why we were VTubers. We had to explicitly explain what about our lore made us want to become VTubers. Like, we had to include that. Like, what made us interested in like VTuber stuff. I don't really know why that's an expectation. I'm guessing something similar happened with Ephemera, but I wouldn't know. But they definitely told us, like, all right, now what about your lore made you want to be a VTuber? So it's supposed to be like a diegetic thing? I suppose so. I came to Earth for Nishikino Maki. Management couldn't control me. Well, you did technically make your decisions within the line of management. You never explicitly mentioned that it was for Maki. You mentioned that you came down because you were impressed by idols. People probably could have easily assumed that you were impressed by Production Kawaii in particular, since they were known for doing idol stuff at the time. Ron, butter funds, Kaya, maple syrup funds. You know, well, I can't be an oil on soy money. No, my reasoning was because I wanted to be able to connect with people. After I got banished to Onigashima, I lost all contact with humans, and everyone that I knew as a human died because I'm immortal now. But I also felt ostracized from the Oni, so I realized that using the internet, technically in my original lore, based on the company, I had it that Reina visited Onigashima as like a summer vacation for demons. And she showed me the internet and explained like what VTubers are, and I basically was like, oh, that would allow me to connect with people even though I can't leave Onigashima. That's technically my lore. I didn't do it for funds. I did it to make connections with people. That's a Reina thing to do. She was actually the one who had approached me wanting to potentially connect our lore together a little bit since we were both demon types. So I like always subtly implied our connection through that part of my lore. A demon friend showed me the internet and I was like, oh, this is how people can connect with each other without being physically near each other. And then I went for it. Yes. Obviously, it's going to look a bit different now that we're no longer, like, under the same company banner. I don't think it makes sense to have that kind of, like, connected-ish lore. So the lore will get a little bit of a revamp upon 2.0. But I'm sure you guys knew that already. I will take any excuse to work on my lore. Reina explaining the internet explains all the scuff 20 times over. It's true. But also, Onigashima just is, like, behind the mainland in a lot of ways. So I think it would have been scuff even if I didn't have Reina explaining everything. Reina IT support is a canon event. Is it a canon event or is it more of like, it's more like, she wasn't really IT. She was just like, here's the internet, here's how it works. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I figured everything else out on my own. I don't think she necessarily fully explained how to do it all. Just introduced it. Okay. 6:11. I think we have time probably to finish at least the fountain. I think anyway. It's getting closer and closer and closer and closer. "48 minutes. Oh my goodness. I really am so excited for her. Having the tier 5 privileges that I do. I know that she's like put a lot of work in, and I've seen a lot of the like crumbs and the tidbits of all of the work that she's put in. So I really, really hope that you guys are excited for it. She's been working so freaking hard. It's turned out really, really good. I would have been proud of her regardless, but like I'm like particularly proud of how hard she has worked and how well everything has turned out for this. So I hope you guys can support her and have a fun time. Gonna be hype for sure. For those of you that are on Twitch or are Twitch only, I will be linking Kaya's stream because Kaya has to be YouTube only because her boobs would probably get bonked by Twitch TOS. So she has no intentions of ever streaming on Twitch. So I will have to link you the link to her YouTube stream. Even if you can't comment, at least watch over there. But yeah, her boobies would get hella censored over here. And I think she already had to censor her 1.0 model to be on Bilibili. I don't think she has any plans to censor her pirate kid to be on Twitch. Not the boobies. Sag, yeah. It is what it is. It is kind of a bummer that, like, Twitch can be so strict with how VTubers present themselves. Not that YouTube was, like, picturesque safe when it came to that stuff either, though, lest we forget how a lot of, even Hololive couldn't, like, do their swimsuit model debuts because it was swimsuits. Platforms are just so weird about female presenting bodies. Corporate interest deciding what can and can't be shown. I know, and like the fact that in particular it's swimsuits is just crazy to me. But oh well. Weird, because if it was money-based, porn is still the biggest money industry in the world, even through recessions, if they were trying to maximize profits, they would allow it. Yeah. I guess the problem, though, is, like, children and, like, the young people's access to the internet. The irresponsibility of parents is what has caused a lot of censorship to have to be put in place, because it is now being put... The onus is being put on the platforms to sanitize and keep things safe for children to be able to explore without parent supervision having to, like, be present. And it's so stupid. I've gone off about this in members before. We need better parents. I know, right? It should absolutely be the parents' responsibility to pay attention to what their children are consuming and make sure that they control it, but a lot of parents just want to be able to plant their kid in front of a device with the internet on it with like YouTube just constantly running without having to really monitor them. And then when kids stumble upon things they're not supposed to be watching, the parent blames the platform rather than themselves for not watching the kid. I swear I'll be a better parent. I believe in you. I think you and Aura will do a really good job taking care of kids, having kids of your own. I have seen the way that Aura can wrangle. I at least have faith in her. I know she is able to wrangle. But I think you'll also be a very involved parent. Aura wrangles me too. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. I think she will also kind of be wrangling you and the children. Parents not parenting, exactly. And so it's causing a lot of these platforms to have to make decisions against, you know, these like 18 plus things that do make a lot of money. But they have to make their policies be more against them because they don't want to lose out on, like, the viewership from, like, parents and stuff. I don't know. It's very weird, the correlation, but that is primarily why. At least with cases like YouTube. YouTube's age gating is easy to circumvent in a lot of ways, which is probably why it gets a lot of flack and why they're trying to change it now. But I think they're going too far in the other direction. All in order to appease advertisers that just don't want their advertisements to play before not safe for work things for whatever reason. I do remember Spider-Man Elsa. It still happens. That kind of slop content still gets made, unfortunately. Now they just use generative AI to do it, instead of it being, like, cosplayers or something pretending to be these characters. Human body's bad, but deeply psychologically disturbing things is a-okay. I really don't understand it. But I think because there's no real concrete way to fully police it, that we have a lot of these problems too. But, you know, credit card companies are also the ones that have a lot of sway with this, which is why we had that big thing a while back with, like, the Blue site cracking down on content, and, like, Steam and Itch having their big thing where they delisted a lot of 18+ video games, even if they weren't 18+ because of, like, not safe for work content, and it was just because of, like, overall mature content, they still had to be delisted. Because credit card companies are scared. Anything that's considered, like, fringe or outside of what would be considered, like, the norm or, like, the more family-friendly, pure angle. These freaking lobbyists are able to push these companies and convince them that that kind of money shouldn't be coming in or whatever. It's so dumb. Now it's even sloppier because there's not even real people attempting to be weird. I know, right? I would say we let AI police it, but seeing how every time we let AI free, they somehow become... Yeah, that's true. Happened with Reddit, happened with Twitter. How does it keep happening? It's because there's a lot of, like... I mean, I don't want to make assumptions about the kinds of people that are training the AI. However, I do think that, like, in an effort to make the AI see both sides, it does kind of make it fall really far to one particular direction. At least that's kind of how I see it happening. Because if you hear all of that stuff about how easily, like, teenage boys have been falling down the far-right pipeline, regardless of how you feel about it, because I'm not here to talk about that specifically, but, like, it's really easy. You just happen to see one thing that presents itself as neutral but slightly leaning more right, and then suddenly your whole algorithm just goes more and more rightwards until you're seeing the, like, super extremist opinions. It happens, like, instantaneously. We let teenagers moderate everything? So true. The teenagers will let us have boobs. The teenagers know what's up. Putting in windows. At least I think these are supposed to be windows. Probably. Weird that it had me paint the leaves before the trunk. Normally it has me do the trunk on the layer before. Interesting choice there, but sure. Okay. Whereas AIs are preteens, they swing so wildly because they don't have years to learn. They're getting a fire hose of info without time to process. True. True. Just got home from shopping. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you. I am. I have been chilling. Been a good day overall. Spirits high? I would say I'm just okay. I don't think they're high, but they're definitely not like low. I got my key visual, my final key visuals in yesterday night. Well, actually I got the final files this morning. My mama is very excited for my debut. She was asking when she's gonna be able to see the art move. And I was like, soon, mama, I promise. But she's excited, and she also told me to tell her when I have my debut date confirmed, so that way she can watch it and like excitedly post about me. And I'm just like, yay. I love her. She's so hyped for me. But yeah, the main thing I'm excited about today is getting to see Kaya re-debut finally, because I've been excited for her to re-debut as well. The two of us have been like constantly hyping each other up with our debut prep. It feels very similar to the Kawaii days with how we were hyping each other up. Which is why I keep insisting that you guys support her. Soon.tm. Soon.tm. Indeed. Cute little house. I think they said cottage, if I remember correctly. Unless I'm wrong. Driving home during Kaya's debut, but I'll be there in spirit. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, it's the suburbs. Makes sense. At the very least, you could just watch the VOD and see everything. And she'll have her 2.0 tomorrow during her normal stream time, if I remember correctly. I think we have enough time to do the power plant before I raid out. I will assume I do. I think if I lock in, we can probably finish the power plant. Loving the pixel art style. It's so cute, right? I love this game. I got the code for it via Keymailer. They wanted me to try this game out, and I was like, yeah, of course. I do love cozy stuff. And it's literally just coloring. There's nothing more fun than this. This is peak, I'm afraid. Even though I was just playing peak a little while ago. But this game is also peak, I fear. It's just a good way to have something on in the background while I yap. Is the main reason I keep coming back to it. Is it the most thrilling gameplay? Probably not, but at least you get to see something happen in the background while I'm talking. Because sometimes just looking at the cute anime girl moving around on screen isn't enough. You need the other stimulant. You need multiple things happening on the screen. And I know that because I am also like that sometimes. The Subway Surfers are Minecraft parkour. Very true. I don't know. I try to have, like, slightly higher standards. I know some other people have done, like, direct Subway Surfers or Minecraft in the background, including, like, former Kawaii talents have done that as, like, a bit. But in the end, I don't want it to be too stimulating. I still want there to be more of a focus on, like, me and my yapping. So if it's something active like me coloring it, it also helps me too. Because this is selfishly as much for me as it is for you guys. Giving me something to do with my brain also helps me focus. Lock in. Although sometimes when I've played this game, it's made me too relaxed and I've been close to sleeping. Not today, though. That's because I'm overall hyped for Kaya. My energy's like, wee! Wee! Personally, I put Minesweeper on in the background. Real. Isla did those kind of streams. I know, that's why I said it. Buno VOD in the background while Buno live streams. Hi, Yuno. Sweet to you being a Twitch affiliate. Yeah, I've been affiliate for a while now. I think I managed to hit affiliate in the middle of the Pokemon Endurance, the Nuzlocke Endurance. I hit it like in the middle. I got the notifications for it like via email when I was like getting up and going to the bathroom. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess I have that now. So yeah, I've had it for a little bit. I am glad to be affiliate. They make it so that you can like instantly have subscriptions and stuff open when you start a Twitch account now. Like you just have to stream a couple of times and you can like instantly have subscribers available. It's just that you can't use the actual money as money until you formally become an affiliate. Twitch wants you to spend the money on Twitch. So like when I first had the monetization enabled, it was only letting me use it to buy stuff on Twitch, which I did not do. I had to like earn affiliate properly still. But you can monetize instantly now if you ever are thinking about it. Sorry for the delay. No, it's fine. I wasn't really advertising my Twitch because I still, in the back of my head, kind of had hope that I would be able to fix YouTube, but I really don't think I can. Speaking of that, the person that I had been consulting with messaged me and was like, can you make sure you don't withdraw from the partner program? Because I'm going to see if I can escalate this. And I was like, well, I don't have the button anyway, so sure. I'm technically still in the partner program, but I've just turned off all of the monetization features. According to YouTube themselves, that means that I'm no longer part of the partner program because I don't have the approved AdSense, but like, I don't have the button that lets me leave, so I think I'm technically still in it, but also technically not because my memberships are closed. But also, even if it does manage to get escalated or whatever, do we really think I'm going to go back with how annoying this whole process was? Hecking weird. This is the limbo that my account has been in. The only reason I had memberships still on was because I thought that if I closed them, it was going to screw over my chances of ever getting monetization back, but nope. Nopers. It's just in like a weird kind of not limbo. Because according to support, I talked to support because I wanted to ask if they could just like pull my account out on their side. And they were like, you're not in it because you don't have an approved AdSense. And also, your memberships are closed, which is another sign you're not in it. And I was like, well, I closed them. They were open for like 10 months. Technically, they were open for almost 2 years total. But they've been open this entire time. And they were like, that shouldn't be happening. And I was like, I know. Why do you think I've been so confused all this time? Anyway, I closed them. I did that, me. You were taking all my money? Yeah, literally. I was just like, what? Why? Huh? So bizarre. YouTube did just get clapped on free speech grounds. Hopefully the money gets released. We'll see. Somebody did send a offline dono that said that they were able to get refunded for the 3 months they had been a member. So if you guys like get a notification about the cancellation, maybe you can see about getting refunded. Because, like, at the very least, I would want your money to go back to you rather than it come to me. I would want it to go back to you if possible. So if you can ask YouTube about the refund for my memberships, then you should do that if you can. Get your money back. How many layers is this one? 20. Oh. This is gonna be another fast one. Well, that's fine. I guess depending on how overall fast it is, I can just yap for the remaining time before I send you guys over. Infinite yap time. Still got like 25 minutes left. Well, I wanted to make sure that I rated a little bit early so that you could like be in the waiting room and hyping her up before she goes live. Because I know how Kaya is and she's going to want to see that excitement before she goes live. Freedom from membership? You're calling it freedom? It sounded like you had to keep membership. But yes, no memberships. No monetization on the Yuno Hanaki channel. At least on YouTube. If you want monetization, it's on Twitch or Patreon. Look at all these red lights. Boop, 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 boop. Good thing, new steps forward. Whoopee. Yippee. Love bomb Nakaya? Yes, you should love bomb her. She'll act like she doesn't like it, but she does, trust. Especially because she's probably gonna be feeling super nervous about debut. We are connected by Patreon. Our souls are connected by Patreon. Patreon.com/Yuno Hanaki. Tsundere, indeed. She's very soon. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We still have more time. I guess I'm just scared to start another one, though, and then end up having to stop in the middle to send out the raid. But I think we'll be fine. Last one for sure, for real. You know, the Kaya doth protest too much, methinks. But, like, literally, though. But, like, actually. It's fine, though. She is still very endearing. But no, I want her to be able to see that there are a lot of people, like, waiting for her in anticipation. So I wasn't planning to... Well, I was thinking about doing it until she went live properly, but I don't know. I feel like it might be better if we set up beforehand. Yes, exactly. You get it. Sounds good, boss. Yes, sir. But yeah, I think after this one, I will start the raid. Reminder though, I guess, since it'll be easier to talk about it now while we're not as crunched for time. I will be streaming tomorrow. Rare Yuno Hanaki Wednesday stream. Me and Hitomi will be playing through a visual novel as part of the Fall in Love Festival. Pretty much all of my streams for the next week, starting tomorrow, are going to be focused on the Fall in Love Festival because I have a lot of games that I have agreed to play. It's on me. I said yes to a lot. So I'm going to be playing a lot of games, and that's gonna be the bulk of my content. But at least tomorrow's I'm gonna be reading this particular visual novel with Hitomi, so it should be a fun time. But that will be tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern time. EST. I am looking forward to it. It probably won't be super long. A lot of these games are demos, so they won't be super long playthroughs. Probably no longer than like 2 hours-ish for a lot of them. Something to keep in mind. But it will still be fun. Come on. Where's the last one? Oh. My brain. Made of soup, I fear. Average stream, though. True. But yeah, some might be shorter. I think some were projected to be like only 1 or 2 hours max. Some were projected to be like between 2 and 4. But we'll be getting a good taste of a lot of different visual novels. And I am excited. You're gonna get lots of Yuno Hanaki reading and voice acting. What kind of soup? A very thick and creamy soup. I don't know which one. You can fill in the blank if you'd like. I am for one not complaining about you saying yes a lot. Smile. I am sure. But no, there were a lot of games that I just couldn't help but say yes to. Yum words with cute anime girls and boys. Cute anime words, cute Yuno words. Probably cute Yuno cute. Probably. Yeah. Probably. Hee 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 hee. It'll be a good time. I tried to pick a good variety of, like, genres as well as, like, visual novel types. So, like, we have like a BL, we have a couple Yuri, we have Amare, which I've explained a little bit before, but Amare is when there's, like, multiple gender options for love interests, including, like, non-binary and stuff. There's some, like, more traditional, like, straightforward otome. There is a, I think the term is galge, when it's a guy who's dating a bunch of girls. I did say yes to one of those, because it looked good, the art style looked really good, so I was like, yes. So I tried to say yes to as many, like, varieties of things as I could, so that way we get, like, a lot of options. And then I also tried to pick, like, different genres, so, like, there's some that are more, like, slice of life humor, there's some that are more, like, serious drama, there's some that are more, like, fantasy, there's some that are, like, mystery or, like, horror adjacent. I really tried to make it have a lot of variety so that even though I've said yes to a lot, it's gonna feel different each time. Excited to see them all. VN streams have always been a lot of fun. I'm glad you think so. I know they're not always the most algorithm friendly, and sometimes not everyone is into the idea of just listening to streamer read, but I try my best to make it engaging and fun and analyze it from a writer's POV as well. And as a lover of otome, the lover of otome POV too also. Okay, it is 6:45. I think I will just leave the game on for the BGM, I guess. Reading all this week, I'm making sure you are fed, and you will be fed into next week as well, because it goes until next Wednesday. So over the weekend, and then into Monday and Tuesday, and then also Wednesday, I will be trying to play even more, so that we have a lot to enjoy. This nerd likes books! This freaking nerd likes books a lot. Maybe too much. Get a load of this city. Whoa, look at the water. I did that. I still don't understand how this one's heist. Where? I don't get it. Nerd. Yeah, kind of cringe, bro. Kind of cringe. Okay. We've made good progress, though. There's only a few levels left in the city. I think we're like halfway through. And then we could probably finish city next time I pick up coloring voxels for another stream. And then we still have 4 more areas. There really is just so much content in this game. And this is still like in demo form, I think. Like, the full game still isn't properly out as far as I'm aware. So I think that's neat. The real cringe is not being a nerd. True. At this point, it is more cringe to be considered normie, probably. Probably. Gonna get stuff ready to watch. Thanks for today's stream. Take care and see you on Kaya's side. Okay. Yes, handle your preparations. Go use the little Oni room, make a snack, get a beverage. I don't know how long her debut stream is going to be. Honestly, I don't think she knows either. But it will be good to be prepared. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for her. I just hope that it goes really well. I hope it goes the way that she's wanted it to. Because she's really been trying to hype it up. One hour? Oh, okay. 1 hour. Nice. Did you practice? Or are you just assuming it's gonna fill an hour? Do you want us to send Oni Raid or Jesus loves you? Can you please send Oni Raid? What the frick is... Not that Jesus loves you. Lol, no. Okay. She's just praying that it's gonna fill an hour. Got it. Start stream. Hi, I'm Kaya. I'm back. New model, Yar, end stream. No. She still has a lot more to showcase. Trust. It would not be that short. I mean, technically it could be. She has no rules for, like, how long it has to be. Because it's not like she has to worry about time. Kaya practice, that's a good joke. Funny Oni. Well, I just asked because we did practice initially when we were in Kawaii. Figured I would ask if she practiced again. Honestly, I'm probably going to practice mine when the time comes. I want to make sure I don't fumble. I want to make sure I got it locked in. Although mine will also be pretty low-key because there won't really be a time requirement there either. I want to make sure I get through at least, like, the points that I did establish, though. You think I talk to myself on my wall on a regular basis? Yeah. Yeah. I do. Is that not normal? Also, if you wanted an audience, why don't you just talk to Moondog? Debut to Moondog. See what she thinks. Plan for a fumble and you can't fail? No, I don't want to plan for fumbles. I don't want to have intentional fumbles. No, thank you. I'm good, thanks. Shit, I didn't think of that. Well, it's a little late now. You can't do it now, but something to keep in mind if you ever debut again. Well, I guess you might if you ever get a new outfit. I'll go no practice either way. Either good job first try or totally didn't rehearse that. But scuff make it the streamer? Yes! Well, that doesn't mean a streamer can't try to avoid the scuff. 10 minutes left. Well, if she practices within a 10-minute window, that means it's too short. Debut again by making a side character account? Oh no, not the alt. You really want Kaya Nishikino to then make an alt account and debut over there? Are you sure about that? Kaya 3.0 is going to be a ninja pirate reaper wearing nothing but like 5 straps. I'm pretty sure even YouTube's TOS would kill her if she did that. So I hope not. I hope not. Okay. That said, I should probably start funneling you guys over there. Let me close out of coloring voxels, I guess, because we're done. We're done for the time being. Alright, let me get YouTube chat back into position, and then let me set up the raid. The raid on the YouTube side. And then I also have to get the room for Twitch. Because you guys need it over there as well. Why is it not showing up immediately within my list of rooms to raid? I have to just manually search for Kaya. There she is. Okay. And then I will link her waiting room to Twitch. Because you guys are gonna have to go over there manually. You're gonna have to go over there the old-fashioned way. No PP! I hate whenever I try to link something and it adds the and PP jumble of text. We don't need that shit here. Anyway, go there. That's where Kaya is. I'm gonna pin it. Go there. That's where Kaya is. All right. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow morning with the first of many visual novels. Until then, make sure that you support Kaya Nishikino because this is a big day for her. It is her birthday and it's also her debut, so make sure you wish her a happy birthday and a happy debut. But I will see you tomorrow. Until then, thank you guys so much for choosing to spend time with me. I hope that you have a good rest of your time zone, and until I see you again, Yunotsu!